There's no doubt that a majority of the police officers around us often have a racial bias in their demeanors and do some extremely concerning things. Starting off with these officers who took all of their frustration out on these people who had not committed any serious crime.
Quit moving! Stop touching it! She just hit me! Y'all just see her! Anna! She just hit me! Anna! She just hit me!
On July 31st, 2022, after midnight, police officers received some calls regarding some people hanging outside their home and making some noise. Moments later, several officers arrived at the location, and it didn't take them long before taking some decisive action.
Hey, who lives here? Who's the owner I can talk to? Who lives here?
This ain't got nothing to do with us.
I'm asking who lives here.
This ain't got nothing to do with us.
You do?
Yeah.
All right.
Why y'all coming so close?
Arrest him, and them two. Arrest them. They don't want to leave, they get arrested. You don't leave, you don't arrest them.
Don't touch me. I ain't do nothing to y'all. What did you mean to your head? Why you pushing me off the porch?
Don't stay back. Don't stay back. Arrest these guys. Failure to disperse. Failure to disperse, everybody.
According to the cops, these guys were being disorderly and they planned to disperse them. One after another, all of them found themselves in handcuffs as the cops started to get control of the situation.
Yeah, don't jump. I'll just grab you. Don't. You're getting failure to disperse charge, bud. Come on.
Watch out.
Somebody grab you.
Watch out. We ain't doing nothing.
Jay's
Get down. Get down. You're gonna fall.
You're gonna get hurt, dude. Just get down before you get hurt. You're gonna get hurt. Put your hands behind your back. What are you doing? Put your hands behind your back. You're not recording. You're going to jail. Our camera's recording for you.
What you mean? We ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, you're failing to disperse.
What
we
you
told
mean?
you to go in the house. You're out here running your mouth and you're causing a scene. It's obstructing official business.
I never said nothing.
My goodness, you guys just need to listen. If you guys would just follow
in
rules,
his Brody
it wouldn't
porch.
happen.
I don't got
It has
nothing.
nothing to do with that. You're not listening to me.
It's Brody porch though.
I don't know who that is.
Bro.
Is it your house? No. Then go in the house then. You were told to go in the house.
It's my brother's. What's the letter? I don't got nothing else. It's Brody porch. You can't see that. We ain't we up on the porch.
One of them resisted, and the officer pinned him down. They were all astounded to find the cops treating them so harshly without giving any prior warning.
Hey, let's get 3 people on him. Let's escort him to a car. All right, let's just get you guys in the back of cars. Are you pulling a car up? Somebody pulling cars up? Okay, I'll explain to you. I stood here and I told everybody to go in the house. Listen, are you going to let me explain or are you going to talk over me? Let's stop. Don't talk over me. Let me explain it first. I stood here. I told everybody in here, either go in the house or leave. I also asked who the homeowner was, so I knew who lived here, so I could talk to that individual to take responsibility for his home to make sure everybody got inside the house or left. After I said that, nobody moved. I said you're going to jail. Nobody moved.
Go!
And then I walked away. Hold on, bud. You're on the porch. You didn't go in the house.
One of the guys was resisting, claiming that he never knew the officer's commands as he had missed his instruction. The officer, on the other hand, was ready to charge them with multiple offenses.
You didn't go in the house. I told you to the house. I told you to leave. You stood on the porch. Everybody stood on the porch going to jail. Failure to disperse, obstructing official business, disorderly conduct. There's all kinds of things you guys did that were wrong.
No, for sure.
Okay, then that's what happened. That's all it was. If everybody would just listen to what we say and just go and leave, we wouldn't have to take anybody to jail. Everybody's
You
done.
didn't see these. Look, I got on white pants. You ain't see these white shirts out here. I literally just came out here. I don't know what. You feel me?
What?
Literally.
I can't hear what you
I just
said.
took a.
I don't know what you
That's what I just went
said.
in the house
He's
and
screaming.
did.
I can't hear you.
I just went in the house and took.
It's fine.
Literally.
It says
You didn't see these white pants
Why are you
out
yelling?
here?
Why are you yelling?
Because, sir,
Nobody else is yelling at you. You're yelling at everybody else. You're going to jail.
I just came outside.
Well, then you should have stayed inside.
Seeing the aggressive and racial behavior of these police officers, plenty of the people and concerned neighbors standing outside were not happy with the cops' action. However, the officers were not going to answer their questions as they brushed them all off.
Who else wants to go to jail? Because you're about to go. 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 Why don't you listen and just go home? I don't have patience. People go to jail when I'm around. Guy, bud, get in the truck and leave. Okay, I will get them next. I need you to go first. If I see you out of the truck, you're going to jail. Go to home, please. Ladies, where are you going? You're not standing here and talking.
We're looking for the driver.
You got to do it another time. Then start walking away. The driver might have went to jail. I don't know where the driver went.
No, he didn't. Come on, let's just go. Can y'all shut up and let's go? Get in the car.
Somebody drive the car.
All we're doing is
Somebody can drive the car and you can find her later and pick her up.
Come on,
She's clearly not here.
Quit arguing. Just shut up. Let's just go. They don't even care about nothing. Let's just go. They just want us to go. They don't want us to go.
You're 100% right. I want everybody to go home so they're safe.
Right, you just want us to go. You don't care
So
about
you're
who's
safe.
driving or nothing. Let's just go, right? Just
I want you all to be safe.
The officer was only interested in sending everyone home and was behaving like a tyrant. However, among these people, Olympic boxer O'Shea Jones also had come out of her house and was demanding some answers from the cops. She had no idea what was about to happen to her.
anything that's on a person, She is a boxer. She will.
I have no idea what was going on up on the porch. I was not involved in any of that stuff, so I can't even tell you.
On the porch, I don't understand how all this
And that's what I
happened.
I have no idea. I was not one of the arresting
neighbors,
officers.
just like everybody. Man, we're neighbors, just like everybody else. I don't understand how all this happened. Like he was like.
He said he wasn't listening.
We are
That's
arrested
what
in the street.
He said that he wasn't listening. That's why he got arrested.
Oh, he's gonna get an obstruction. He's gonna resist some arrest. He's gonna
But
get a
we got cameras, so it's okay. Listen, we got cameras.
Sir.
So let's go put this camera so you can watch how y'all actions work. So y'all can get or maybe some sidewalk. How about that?
Jones was soon accompanied by another woman, and both of them started to press the female cop. All she was demanding was the badge number of the male police officer, but the cops were on a power trip.
Regardless, he's going down. You can't talk to him right now. He'll be out.
What did he go down for? He was on the porch.
He just told you.
He said
You've been an asshole and you know that. Come on, bro.
I mean, we weren't over there, so we don't know.
Like, he
can't tell you.
We can't say yes or no.
He's talking about resisting arrest.
Well,
yeah,
once he, what he's, yeah, I mean, that's.
He was
Because I'm on my porch.
Okay, I understand that.
Why would you yank me off my porch?
Listen,
Because it's a party.
I get you guys are
going
upset,
on.
but we weren't there.
Yeah, I understand that, but it don't matter. We got O'Shea, just go get the cameras, go run the cameras.
He'll get a
So
phone
tomorrow,
call. He'll call you
and
guys.
Can we get his badge number? Where is he?
Everything's going to be on the report.
It's all public record.
Just go in
It's
your
all
house,
public record.
It's all going to be on
It's
the
all on there. Every officer that was here is going to be on there. Every officer. It'll be on his court papers, arresting officer, all of it. We don't know his badge number.
You have to provide that. That's
Okay, well, I don't have to provide somebody else.
It's on there.
I don't even know his badge
You won't let me go over there.
It's public record. It'll be on the. It'll be on there. No, you don't need it. It's going to say the arresting officer. I don't have it. I don't have his badge number. But you can't.
Both of them were frustrated to see the female officers not speaking the truth. Then they saw the officer return and went over to approach him. However, she had no idea that the worst was about to happen.
All these people over here.
Sir, I want your badge number.
Record him, O'Shea. He don't want to give you his badge number. Record him.
All right. You guys got to start heading home.
Yeah.
I live right here.
Okay.
I live right here.
Back up. Go.
Record that, O'Shea. Give me your phone. Give me your phone.
Nope. I'm not even stop here.
You can't do that to her phone. What is wrong with y'all? You can't do that to her phone.
Back up.
Okay, give me her phone.
Okay, that's her phone, so you
Yes.
got to keep it.
Okay. But look what she doing though. Y'all
We'll
the
get the-
problem. Well, what are y'all officers is doing?
Here, take her phone. Take her phone.
Ma'am, stop.
Stop going away. Stop. Stop.
You're angry. Calm down. You angry.
Stop twisting.
The officers proceeded to arrest Jones just for asking for an officer's badge number. The officers had her fully in control, but the worst was yet to come.
All I'm saying, she's squeezing my hand
Quit twisting.
for no
Quit turning.
reason.
You're just
Will
making
you
it
quit moving? Stop touching that.
And just like that, Ms. Jones was arrested and taken to the police station, where she was charged with resisting arrest, failure to disperse, and disorderly conduct. She was released from jail soon after and filed a lawsuit against the city and the department to drop the charges against her and also to issue her a formal apology. On the other hand, the police department launched an internal investigation into the incident, and the female officer was reprimanded for using foul language during the arrest. To everyone's shock, her use of force was ruled to be justified. Shockingly, this wasn't the last time a black person was arrested for exercising his constitutional rights.
Are you failing to give me your...
Are you failing to give me your ID?
Are you failing to give me your ID?
Okay, I'm willing to exchange IDs.
Face the wall.
All right.
Put your phone down.
All right.
In November 2021, First Amendment Auditor Travis Hines decided to go to Bethany City Hall in Missouri to conduct a First Amendment audit of the place. However, just as he started to film, the employees called the cops on him.
Right here.
See.
Yeah.
What's
We're
it?
gonna go talk to them in the back and find out what's going on.
All right. Well,
Is that-
all right. Yeah, because you didn't hear the conversation.
No,
so.
no, but we'll talk to you too, so.
All right. Well, I'm the one that they called the cops on. I guess they buzzed the cops on, and I parked right out here, and I was asking about the parking situation. Apparently, we can park across the street. Because I mean,
Right there?
you know about the 2-hour signs, right? The 2-hour limits. Are you blocking me from exiting?
I'm trying to figure out why I'm being called.
Okay, well, I guess you want to talk to, yeah, all right, fine.
Officer John Harris came out to confront him and soon started to accuse him about something he had not done.
You want to talk to the,
Have a seat for me.
what's the problem? What's the
I'm
crime?
just trying to figure out what's going on. Have a seat
Well,
for me.
I've been sitting in my car for all morning. I just want to,
Okay.
I mean, I'll move over if you're afraid I'm going to escape. I mean, am I being detained?
You're not being detained?
What's the, yeah, these guys,
Right
these
now.
guys talk to them. What's the deal?
We're just trying to figure out what your concern is.
Okay, so she gave her side, and you got a full scope of what she said.
No, I'm asking you what your concern is, why you're...
No, are you satisfied with her story, I guess?
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
I didn't
well,
ask
yeah,
you all questions.
so you understand where she's coming from, and my side is I'm interested in finding a good parking spot.
Okay. There's 2 lots right here, if you're looking for all square.
Yeah,
parking.
and if we could walk out there, I mean, I'll show you where I'm parked.
But where were you parked?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Just show me right here.
All right, am I being detained for a crime?
We're trying to figure out what's
Well,
going
then,
on.
it'd probably be easier to like point from the closer area to this parking where I'm at and where I can park.
The auditor had committed no crime whatsoever, yet he saw himself being detained by these 2 cops. He wasn't free to go, and the officers were only interested in escalating the situation.
I mean, I just, I'm parked here, and I figured maybe I could just.
We're not sure what your concern is.
This is a 2-hour parking. I'll get a ticket for 2-hour parking. You know what?
Get a ticket for 2-hour parking.
Okay, so I guess I didn't ask the question directly. Will I get a ticket for parking longer than 2 hours? The answer is no. Okay, well then that settles it.
All right. Do you have your
Hey,
driver's license on you?
What's
Driver's license?
What is it?
So I can identify you. Make sure you don't have any warrants.
Well, I mean, first we have to establish a crime.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Making contact with you is good enough. I've been
Yeah, that's
called here.
fine. And you
I've been
can make
called here.
contact.
Hey, I've been called here to make
Harris?
contact with you. Yes,
Okay.
Officer Harris.
Well, who's the caller?
If you're failing, they are.
Well, no, they were the buzzer. They buzzed,
If
right?
you are failing to identify yourself to me and not give me your ID,
Yeah.
I will take you to jail.
You want to drive?
Oh, you wanna charge me with the crime?
If you don't identify yourself,
We want to identify you.
Well, I don't.
Where's your
That's,
driver's
I'm sorry, but I have to enforce my 4th Amendment rights.
Officer Harris started to racially profile him, wanting to check for any warrants. The auditor had not committed any crime, and he had no reason to give them his ID. However, the officer had no understanding of the law and continued to make the situation worse for Travis.
I don't understand.
you have the right to
If you
identify
think
yourself to me.
if you
So
think
where's your ID?
your prosecutor's gonna back you up on that, they want to follow through on this charge. We'll see how those arguments go.
Yeah.
They tend not to go too well in your favor.
Okay.
Just doing this.
Well,
A charge of what?
Do you not want to give me your driver's license?
Well, do you want to give me your driver's license?
I don't have to give you my driver's
Well,
license.
I don't understand why you can't
Because
give me.
I'm making contact with you.
I'm making contact with you.
I'm going to run you,
And
make
these
sure
two.
there's no warrants.
Let me get all. You're Harris.
Yep, I'm Harris.
I guess I'm gonna have to get familiar with who you guys are. May I get your name?
Trevor Place, I'm the sheriff.
Trevor Place, and you're the actual sheriff, not not just a deputy.
Nope.
Okay. All right. Place. Is that okay? And then your name?
Brandon York.
York. Okay. York.
Y-O-R-K, yeah.
Okay. All right. So making contact is not what the RAS or whatever. It's just making contact. You can make contact with anybody.
The officer had no answers for what Travis had to say, and it was obvious that he had no reason to identify himself. Just then, the other officer intervened, and he was even more delusional.
We were called over here because there was someone that was irate.
Irate,
in City Hall.
okay.
Okay, we don't know before we
Yeah,
get here.
yeah.
What I'm telling
You were
is
buzzed too.
we weren't buzzed.
Oh, you were actually called? They didn't have a buzzer? Oh,
There's like 8 or 10 people back here that could call. So
okay.
the reason we're asking for your ID is because a crime has been committed. We're not trying to charge you with one.
Well, if you think you want to follow through on charging me with a crime, I mean, see what your prosecutor, your city prosecutor would want to, go through.
So here's the question: is why don't you identify yourself? We'll all move on.
Well, why don't we establish the crime? We got a Fourth Amendment here. We got to get through here. All right, and I mean, there's steps to take with that. If you want to fully charge me with a crime, then I guess you have to arrest me, and follow through on that.
Travis knew that this would be an illegal arrest and this wouldn't take long in court. He was pretty confident in the law and never backed down. That's when the cops did something incredibly foolish, digging their own graves.
This is a contact thing. I was just asking about parking. This would be laughed out of court, Harris. But if you want to follow through,
Yeah. Are you failing to give me your?
Are you failing to give me your ID?
Are you failing to give me your ID?
Okay, I'm willing to exchange
Face
IDs.
the wall.
All right.
Put your phone down.
All right. You're taking this. What's it?
Put your hands behind your back.
All right, you're taking this way beyond where it needs to go.
No, actually, I'm not.
You're not? Oh, okay. Well, your city prosecutor's probably going to be really happy with you. Crime. A simple contact has to turn into an arrest.
Comply?
Comply. Where's your ID, Harris?
You don't need my ID.
Harris, you don't need my ID.
The officers had absolutely no clue about the law and proceeded to arrest the auditor for failure to identify. Travis claimed that he would be filing a lawsuit against these tyrants, but as of now, we have no updates regarding this. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today we got to see sad instances of racism in police officers. Particularly concerning was the first case where a black woman was physically assaulted and arrested just for demanding an officer's badge number. This shows you the racial biases in some police officers and how they often abuse their authority and make these grave mistakes. I believe these cops must be held accountable for their actions and should be kicked off of the force. If you agree with me, please consider showing your support by liking this video and make sure to subscribe to stay informed about future cases like these. Also, if you enjoyed this video, check out the next video here.